I'm in the kitchen with the executive chef from the Santa Fe Culinary Academy, Rocky Durham. Thanks so much for joining us today, Chef. Okay, so what do we have here?
Well, we've got some ingredients for a lovely little Father's Day snack that we're going to put together a little bit later on in the show.
Okay.
And
so we'll start with eggs?
Well, you can see right here we do have some eggs. This is some Dijon mustard. I brought a couple secret weapons with me today in the form of bacon and sriracha. Also some New Mexican red chili. So we're going to make something really fun. I was going to have it be a little bit of a surprise, but this is also a dish that is having somewhat of a renaissance these days, deviled eggs. And I'm not just doing a regular old deviled egg for you. We're going to talk about some real specifics in the technique of hard cooking eggs, which can escape a couple people. But then we're going to do chili glazed bacon deviled eggs. That just happened.
I love that idea. I mean, who doesn't love bacon, especially when we're talking dads?
I know, it's bacon and eggs is what it is, in a little bite-sized morsel.
Bacon and eggs. Now tell me, the Culinary Academy, where are you guys located at?
Yeah, I'm the executive chef and co-founder of the Santa Fe Culinary Academy up in the historic district of downtown Santa Fe. We've got a one-year professional culinary program that we're wrangling up a new cohort for as we speak, which will kick off in September. We also do our community classes and a lot of other fun stuff for people who just love cooking.
I love that idea, and I'm excited about this dish that we're going to make. So we'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back to you a little bit later on in the show, but for now we'll send things over to you, Britt.
All right, we are back in the kitchen with the executive chef from the Santa Fe Culinary Academy, Rocky Durham. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So deviled eggs with a twist.
That's right. We're going to be doing
a step up.
Right. I'm thinking about something fun for dads. And what dads love to do, in my humble opinion, is barbecue. And I wasn't going to come here and fire up some coals. So I thought, what can we do beforehand as a little like appetizer for your Father's Day celebration?
That they will absolutely love. So let's jump right into it. What's the first step?
Basically, what the first step is to cook some eggs. So I've already done them, but they do take 15 minutes, really easy. Boil some water, a little salt, a little vinegar. Eggs in there, 15 minutes. Take them out, ice water.
Got it.
The ice water is going to make them easy to peel. So if you do it while they're still warm, they should be really easy to peel. So, you know, I'm sure you've done this before on live television. You're bound to tear them open like this. Anyhow, what you should be left with afterwards are some nice peeled eggs.
Pretty.
So here's one I prepared earlier.
Okay.
Anyway, now a lot of times you'll see eggs and they're bisected axially, you know, to give it that typical deviled egg shape. But I like to cut them the other way. And I just find that it gives them a much nicer little cup shape. And so what we do is we just remove the yolks. We separate the whites from the yolks. The yolks get turned into the filling for the deviled egg.
All right.
There's lots of different recipes and methods for this, but if it's deviled, it should be spicy. So I've added a little New Mexican red chili, and I might or might not have put a little drop or two of sriracha in there. I couldn't help myself.
All right, so let's start filling the eggs.
All right, so what I have here are these little cartridges that I've already made, full of the egg mixture. And I'm just going to use a pastry bag fitted with a star tip, which is just very fancy. And these little packages that I've made here just make it very easy to load. This is the repeating rifle of pastry bags now. All right.
Oh, that was You've done this before,
Yes, I've done this before. So what we're going to do is we'll just arrange a few of these on the platter. Don't fill them and then move them. They're a little bit easier to move once than twice. And then we'll just pipe in some of the egg mixture.
That is way prettier than any deviled eggs I've ever made. Now, we don't have a lot of time, so let's talk about the bacon.
All right, so we've got some bacon right here, crispy bacon, you know. A little bit of honey, some mustard, and red chili is going to turn into a glaze for this bacon.
Honey, mustard, red chili. Now, what do you do with that? You just mix that on the bacon?
We're just going to mix it on the bacon.
And then we just throw that on top of the eggs?
Exactly.
That's pretty easy.
So easy.
Yeah, and we're gilding the lily of culinary arts by doing anything to bacon. But a little bit of this glaze and just mixed in with your bacon. Doesn't take a lot, but we do want it to be kind of nice and sticky. And then we'll place a little bit of this on top of each egg.
So beautiful.
I like
now, if you wanted to, you could garnish with a couple little snip chives on top of that, or a little scallion green just to give it something a little bright green and fresh.
And there you have it.
That's
Looks good.
We're going to be eating this after the break. But if you want a recap of this, if you want to make it for your dad this weekend, just head over to casa.com.